yet fun.
Also, the top runners can have really close matches. Even those can have a lot of, how can I say, I mean, it's hard to vote for who's gonna be the first to win in these cases. Oh, and it looks like the race started. So someone is doing the Anchor route. Kohrek is doing the Hullihan room. BigDunka is checking Lumberjack, and Hacksaww is doing the South Kakariko first.
We got all kinds of directions here at the start. I like this.
Oh, and the uncle has the flute. That helps a lot with traveling around the world.
Yeah, very early flute. You want that or boots. I mean, I personally like the flute better, but...
I just noticed the hook shot. So they found that, yeah, in Sanctuary.
Right, that's another good movement item, and also one of the required items in the game.
And we have the flippers in the Lost Woods. As well as Ice Rod, I believe, at the race. That's quite a generous start to the seed. And I believe I saw Small Key on the Lake Island. Now, Kohrek is making the play towards the dam already. That's interesting.
Unfortunately, missing the hookshot block clip there. Gonna have to do this thing twice.
It's not a big time waste. And just a row upgrade.
But inside the swamp, inside the dam, we got the red cane.
That's gotta be Kane. Sorry, I don't have a good voice like Ryu. We found a sword, by the way, in the back of tavern.
Is this even open mode? Open Keysanity? Sword so early, it's gotta, be really comfy for the runners.
Well, yesterday I saw a seed with swords in both Link's house and Sanctuary. It's hard to beat that. Small keys to Skullwoods everywhere, and the big key to Eastern. And I believe we saw a big key in the Cuckoo House as well. I missed which one it was.
That was a Ice Palace big key.
Oh, there's a potion right in Kakariko that's helped with routing sick kid in.
Yeah, both having the early flute and the uncle, and then getting the bottle early too, it kind of clears out all you need to do in Kakariko.
Yeah, sadly someone is the only one that has the flute right now. Oh, and Kohrek took a death going to Ice Rod Cave.
You gotta be careful with those crabs at the start of the game. Oh, and shoes! Oh my god, shoes! in Blind's hut there.
This seed is so fast. Giving them flute, shoes, dog shot, even an early sword. Sadly, none of these will give them access to Dark World. That's usually the first thing you want.
Yeah, the more locations you open up in Keysanity, I think, just for the places you can check, that the more you can just kind of do.
Oh, and those boots help with grabbing the 300 stash in the library.
Yeah, for what was it? I guess Kohrek was the one that was it Kohrek that did Houlihan, or was that Hacksaww? Well, Kohrek
It
does
was
have
correct.
the. Okay, yeah, they're gonna get really close to the once they find those boots soon, they're gonna get those really close to Zora money. And then once you get your well, they got the flip flops, so they're able to go check Zora already. Once they head up to the Lost Woods.
Yep. And they already have a lot of cash in hand. Did anyone check the bottle vendor?
I think I saw Hacksaww just stop by, and I saw that it was a text box that popped up, so it's some kind of key.
We should see it soon on Kohrek. I hate when the seed doesn't give you any cash at the beginning and you have to skip this vendor. It's difficult to remember later on. Okay, it's the big key to Turtle Rock. We don't know yet if that's required.
Seems to be just 10 something or others in the Lumberjack cave, so Aghanim is not required for that item at least. Their hookshot was in Sanctuary, okay.
Yeah. It was just 10 arrows. Not even an upgrade, just 10 arrows. Oh, and I believe that's the first check on ticket.
Yeah, just a piece of heart. It's okay.
Oh, and another big key to Skull Woods in the Bunk Rock Cave.
Not necessary to beat that dungeon in case that is a crystal or, possibly green pendant later, but it is very useful, because then that opens up that big chest for you.
And I don't think anyone checked what's on Hera. They got them up in Link's house. Okay, so I guess the next item is either gonna be at... I think it's gonna be at Eastern. Oh, that was the silvers on... Yeah, that was the silvers drowned in the dam. I did miss that. The flute was right there at the uncle. If you missed that.
Yeah, with all four runners taking different routes at the beginning, it was very chaotic there for a little bit.
Yeah, it was hard to see what everyone got. But now they're all checking stuff that others did. Except BigDunka. We didn't see Hyrule Castle yet, so that's gotta be new. Also, we didn't get to see what's in Ice Rod Cave. Kohrek tried to go for it, but died from the crabs.
Yeah, both Hacksaww and someone heading over there with a few more hearts. They got 5 hearts now.
And a sword, that helps. Ooh, that's gonna hurt Kohrek.
I hope they remember to go back there and check that.
Yeah, well, with the flute and the boots, it's really quick to go back there. So that's not really a big issue. Just sad that he missed that. Yes, the flute was at the uncle. Oh, and sadly, both Hacksaww and someone are doing the flippers, the real flippers, but they won't be able to get the item on Zora unless they get lucky with cashier. Yep, so Hyrule Castle was just a waste of time. Oh, and there's the small key to Era at the hobo. Sadly, that key is not really useful right now. I'm thinking, with the flute and hookshot, they have access to a lot of Death Mountain right now.
Yeah, all those items definitely opened a ton up, and I think someone's having a bit of thoughts, you know, where should I go now? Fluting down to the dam area, but deciding to flute over back to the... what's that area? What's that direction? Southeast corner, and heading to Zora.
Ooh, and there's the hammer in Waterfall. So we just need the gloves for Dark World access now. I'm taking a bet it's somewhere around Tower of Era. They have access to it now. Oh, and half magic on the Zora ledge. Looks like Hacksaww is going for it.
On the other hand, someone decided to save quit. Doesn't need that yet. Probably might grab it when they do Zora later.
And I see that Kohrek does get the 300 in Hyrule Castle. Along with the Julian strat, he's got plenty of cash. He should be good to go Zora next. So Hacksaww is gonna be the last one to get the flute. Ooh, and Kohrek is doing the dark room in the castle. That's a strat I like because it's often a place you forget later on in the seed when the lamp is really late. So might as well get it as soon as you check Hyrule Castle if you can do this dark room.
Yeah, because that lamp could, you know, be in a weird spot. If you can do the dark room, might as well do it while you're back here.
I've seen a lot of races lost because forgetting about that place. Okay, BigDunka just got his Montal. He should get the hammer soon in Waterfall. Oh, he's making the play on that mountain. Oh, and I missed what was in the dark room.
I didn't see anything pop up, and then Kohrek just save and quit. So
Maybe it's just cash Or maybe arrows, I don't know what doesn't pop up when in a dark room. But it's definitely nothing really important. Oh, and the swamp small key is the old man.
Very good there.
At least we won't have to check the whole seed for it.
Another small key on top of Spectacle Rock. And inside the rock, a big key.
That's already a fifth big key from this seed. Only 15 minutes in. Oh, and Kohrek, I just see now that he has the money for Zora, so we'll get to see what's there.
Hacksaww making the eastern play there, and it was a Thieves Town big key in Spectacle Rock.
Not a bad big key to find, that's a really easy dungeon, and when you can do it as soon as you get Darkwood access, that's good. Oh, the big key to Swamp at Sarstrada. And I believe, yeah, Tower of Hero was the green pendant. Oh, Zora was just a piece of art. So yeah, it's not... It's just gonna be on the back of their head that I didn't do the Zora check, but it's useless.
And Kohrek showing off that little sprite glitch there if you, you know, don't... or have the different sprite get popped up. It looks like there was a piece of heart on the ledge, and then they picked up the half magic from there. Just a little visual bug. Hacksaww hidden into Eastern Palace, making that play.
Another big key. Oh, and that's the GTB King Paradox Cave.
Wow, this is kind of front loaded with the big keys.
Master Sword. That's good. And there's a glove. We have Darkwood access.
Wow.
The knowledge of it, because BigDunka did not do the Zora check. Now, it does not have the hammer, so we won't be able to check the first few chests in Hera.
Well, apparently silver arrows were picked up somewhere by everybody.
Yeah,
Did you see what theirs were?
It was flooded at the dam.
Oh, okay, that's what the flood item was.
Just 50 on the floating island. Ooh, and Kohrek is making the play for desert. We're gonna get a check on Hagina's cave.
Always a good spot to clean up. And blue boomerang also in Death Mountain there.
No, I would just save and quit now. There's nothing else you can check. Oh wait, he's using the flute. So again, everyone doing plays that others did. His turn didn't have anything useful.
Agina's cave only had 50 rupees.
So everyone is gonna have the big key of swamp soon. BigDunka being the only one with the small key at the moment. Ooh, and Hacksaww just activated this flute. Took him a while.
Yeah, I had to, you know, come back around and get that since they were the last one. Weren't they the last one to pick it up from the uncle? So it's all good though.
Still, no one has access to Dark World yet. I think Hacksaww is gonna be the first one because we know the gloves are in Paradox Cave. And that has to be the progression they need.
It seems like everybody's clearing out what they can of the light world before heading over to, I guess, I would assume that everybody's going to clear out what they can of light world rather than before heading over to dark world, just to get all those locations out of the way.
So with the small key of Swamp already found, the small key we found on Spectacle and the one on the floating island might not be required. Yeah, no one has Dark World access, but we do know what they need to do for it. Moonpill in Ice Rod Cave, Hammer in Waterfall Cave, and Gloves in Paradox Cave.
Yeah, it's just a matter of getting all those together. Everybody who has the hammer doesn't have the gloves. One person with the gloves doesn't have the hammer yet. But yes, soon.
They'll eventually run out of locations to check. Now it's funny that Hera is the green pendant when they found them up in the first chest in Link's house.
Yeah, so it goes.
That's usually what Keysanity is. You find the maps for the green pendant and red crystals when you can check them from NPCs. Oh, and that's the first check on back of escape. Oh,
Oh-ho!
the myths! And that does give BigDunka access to Dark World, so we might not find the hammer soon. In the meantime, Hacksaww just found the gloves and Master Sword. So that's 2 players in Dark World access, but not the same Dark World access. So yeah, with these myths, that makes me wonder when he's gonna find the hammer. Because he might put off Waterfall for a really long time now.
Yeah, he doesn't have the 500 rupees yet either, because I don't think he's checked Zora area. No, because it doesn't have half magic, so might get up to that 500 mark and then loop in Zora with the catfish as well. Not getting the block clip there with the hook shot, unfortunately, so go take the long walk around, burn some calories.
And we see Hacksaww doing the Hera play. There are 2 chests that they have access to, and there's a fetch quest item, the shovel.
Do you dig fetch quests?
I dig the pun.
I don't mean to bury you in them.
I love it.
And that was just a quick dip in there to get that first item. Because they don't, I guess since they don't have the big key and don't want to check more for just quote-unquote just a pendant right now. Gonna take their spade and head out.
Yeah. Sadly, that small key is useless when you don't have a fire source.
Yeah, that too. Can't get toasty.
And there's the big key of Era. Good shot. Oh, and it looks like Heater was the medallion required to enter Turtle Rock. Yeah, so this seed is quite generous until now. So many big keys, so many items. What's missing is information for crystals.
Yeah, you can't really do much with, front-loaded seed when you, don't know where you're gonna be heading with all that stuff.
But this is the kind of seed that pushes you to do dungeons without knowledge.
And in the dig spot was the map for Desert Palace.
Yeah, and just as I was expecting, BigDunka is doing Dark World without finding the hammer.
Yeah, doing the play on the number of spots versus, just trying to, I guess, grind out rupees for that one last area.
But then again, you can think it the other way. The players that found the hammer in Waterfall might put off the back of escape for a while now.
That is true. Back of Escape is another one of those, areas when you're playing this open mode that you kind of forget about.
And Kohrek is going the Hype Cave route. Is it me, or haven't we found any Palace of Darkness key yet?
I do not have any Palace of Darkness keys marked off.
That's quite surprising. There are 6 in the seed and you find a lot, usually early on. That's one in Hype, along with Quake. Oh, and we have Tempered in...
Sword.
Yep, in Skullwoods. And BigDunka is opting to do Thieves Town already. When you have the big key, it's not a bad play at all. Looks like Misery Mire and Turtle Rock are the red crystals.
Looks like the thieves stole a book. BigDunka finding that.
What does Blind do with a book? Yeah, it has to be in Braille.
Kohrek being the first to check the pyramid here. Oh, we got some powder.
Another fetch quest. Actually, that's the most useful one because of the anti-fairies. Oh, and Kohrek is going catfish already.
Yeah, while you're up in this north area, might as well get it out of the way.
Now, I'm surprised that Hacksaww is pulling the statue. You can just use Cane of Samaria on that switch.
I mean, they might have gotten it so early they kind of might have forgotten that they have it.
Oh, and BigDunka is already running low on health. Did we get a blue or red potion? believe I saw blue in Saraswata.
Catfish was just some explosives.
Well, we found the swamp map in Thieves Town. Oh, and Kohrek is doing the back of escape. So that's good for him to find the mitts now.
Yeah, they'll be the first with both mitts and hammer. Very, very comfy feeling there.
Another big key.
Someone's making their trip into Thieves Town. Which big key was that?
Misery Meyer. So we're already only missing one big key. "31 minutes in, only the Palace of Darkness big key missing." Oh yeah, and all the pod keys are missing as well.
Yeah, you'd think with how many keys there are that they would have found a couple by now, but nope. And BigDunka just barely scraping by blind. Had that potion at the ready.
And Thieves Town is a crystal. Oh, the lamp at the bat.
So does that make it a bat signal?
Can I say I love you for this?
I try.
And I think I saw blue pendant on swamp.
Kohrek's gonna be the first to check out the Meyer area. Gonna check the shed, and oh, it's ether for Meyer.
So it's either for both. That means that we might only need either medallion for the seed if we find the fire rod before Ice Palace.
Nothing much in Meyer shed, so Kohrek's heading back up the mountain. Probably gonna go clear out Dark World Death Mountain now. They have all the stuff to do so.
And reminder that there's a big key in Hookshot Cave that might lead them to Hera.
Oh yes, they'll be grabbing that first, hopefully, and ducking into Hera to get their shovel and possibly some other items. BigDunka got their flaming hot Cheeto sword. Both Someone and Hacksaww are making their way through Thieves Town. Someone getting the Misery Meyer big key on the way out of the girl's cell.
Now, without any key to Palace of Darkness, would you do the play to go check the first chest?
I mean, considering... I don't know. I think the next major item I'd say they need, I mean, especially without bow as well, I personally wouldn't go over there. I was
Oh,
gonna
and
say they could check, Swamp, but Swamp needs mirror, and we haven't found the mirror either.
but look at this. Kohrek does have the small key and the lamp, so we can check the basement opera. Get that coffee break if you can.
Nice cane-style coffee break.
I believe that's also the first check on the digging minigame.
Oh, yeah, there's been so much otherwise to check that no one's taken the time to dig some holes. Dig a lot of holes.
Only for a big 20. There was nothing in the basement of Era. Oh, sadly, with before, because BigDunka did not find the hammer, it's not gonna be able to do the hammer peg check.
Yeah, I'll have to come back later.
He's not gonna be able to do the bat as well, unless he's lucky and finds the mirror.
Along the way, he's finding out what crystals 5 and 6 are.
He's going the full tour with the frog. Something that someone forgot to do.
Yeah, the BigDunka, Someone, and Hacksaww are all checking out Hype Cave now. There's the Palace of Darkness small key and Quake.
Yeah, Kohrek tried to see if he could enter Turtle Rock, but sadly he sees that either a mark on the floor, and he doesn't have that medallion. Okay, so let's see what the frog has for us. Just a map to Skullwood.
Just a burrito smith today.
Just a plain bread. They are bread smiths after all. Okay, so BigDunka is going in desert. It does not have a fire source yet, so we can just check 3 items. Meanwhile, looks like Kohrek got the Dark World check on that mountain. Oh, and someone is doing the play to Palace of Darkness.
Yep, there it is.
Only one key. Let's hope there's something there, because it takes a long time to get there. Now, what is BigDunka doing? Is he going this route for... Yeah, he's going for Agina's cave. Oh, just a small key to Turtle Rock. Okay, so Kohrek is confirming that there's a crystal on desert. And Hacksaww is gonna get his mitts. Doesn't look like Pass of Darkness has anything useful. One more chest, we'll get to find out. Yep, that key was useless. Oh, and look at that, BigDunka is doing the Zora play now.
And Hacksaww getting squirrel blocked there.
So what is gonna be the play here? Hera? A desert? What else can they do?
Yeah, what dungeon to pop into to get that what would you say is the most important item to find right now?
I think the mirror would be great. Or maybe mess with them and give them either.
Oh yeah, that's what we like, messing with them.
BigDunka finally finding that hammer.
The lamp was the bat cave.
Yeah. Kohrek being the only one that checked that after the powder. Still, that's a really surprising scene. Only one small key, but no big key. Usually it's the dungeon that you find everything for. And now there's nothing to access it. But yeah, I think Hera is the biggest check right now.
Yeah, you got all the keys for it. Accessible. It's the green pendant. Might as well give it a shot. Go for it.
Yeah, without the lamp at the bat, there's just no way that BigDunka is gonna go back to desert soon. And I think the lamp is actually progress here. That's the first fire source they get.
Yeah, I haven't seen the fire rod anywhere yet.
Oh, and we have a check on Ether tablet. Just a big 20.
Not the red item that we're looking for. Kohrek is going to be the last one of the four to finish out Thieves Town here.
Yeah, but he did a lot of overworld check before. Can't blame him for that. That's one of the tips in Keysanity. Overworld has a lot of items that are good to find.
It's definitely a different play than in like normal or like standard or open mode without, keys mixed in. Is that usually with those, at least recently, you've wanted to do more dungeon crawls than overworld. But with Keysanity, you just want to kind of pick over every little area you go through, and sometimes overworld's that best bet with the higher concentration of chests you can reach.
Still, we found a lot of progression early on, but now they're kinda getting pushed to the same areas.
Those last two chests there in here are not showing too much for BigDunka yet. Heading up to the big snake himself. Everyone's favorite boss.
And Moldorm is technically 2 items because of the green pendant.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy with that Cheeto sword. And just some arrows.
Okay, so what he's gonna do next? I guess he's gonna go check that reward. Yep, I called it.
That's the best lead they got right now. Come on, Mir, or Bow. One of the two. I say those are the two big ones.
Let's say it's the bow. And we need to finish his turn for the last pendant. Oh, Bumbos that gives access to Ice Palace.
Aw man, it's another little fiery trail of breadcrumbs there. Do you go into Ice Palace now?
Looks like it's required to find Bumbos for ice.
And that's a yes, heading right over to Ice Palace.
Maybe the fire rod is locked in there. Still, BigDunka did not check the pyramid, so he doesn't have the powder, cannot check the bat, cannot find the lamp.
At least with half magic, Bombos makes things a little bit more comfy with Ice Palace in terms of handling your magic needs for the different rooms. Compass of Hera? We don't need that. We already beat that dungeon.
We already know what the 6 items are as well. And it looks like everyone is checking the area. Now, I did not notice if Kohrek did hammer pegs.
Well, he's got the frog with him now, so we'll see when we'll see if he doesn't when he returns the frog. Although, he's going to the mountain first.
Oh, he's floating.
I guess that's one way to return the frog, huh?
If there's an item in ice, it's got to be early on because we don't have a small key yet and the logic won't force you to do the bump jump. Oh, just a mail upgrade.
Blue palace, blue clothes.
There's either.
There's ether.
So yeah. Maybe. I don't think Fire Rod is outside Ice Palace now. There's to be luck behind that. Yep, with that hammer peg check, I think there's only one more possibility, being Landmola. Oh, and the lunchbox. I forgot about that. Oh, and there's the mirror. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't any more progression in here. Never mind the red mail.
More
Both in Ice
clothes.
Palace.
More like ice closet.
Oh, that was a vanilla mail. And I believe I saw the red pendant on the map from Hacksaww for Ice Palace. Oh no, wait, that was just his sprite character on ice. My bad.
Yeah, so cold you need 2 extra shirts. I like that one.
Warm clothes.
Toasty!
Okay, so Kohrek does have the lamp here. Can't go all the way to Landmola. I think he's gonna go for it.
Yeah, since you're here, might as well.
Nice fight for BigDunka. Finds a map to Thieves Town. Again, that was a crystal.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was a useless map because we already cleared Thieves Town.
What is with all of these out-of-date burritos?
But then you have the mirror, you have also either, so that unlocks a lot. Someone finally gets his lamp. And Kohrek is about to fight Lamnola. I wonder if we'll find progression here.
Ooh, ice rod strats.
Just another map and checkerboard. BigDunka is opting to skip it. It's a weird decision in my opinion.
Bow! Lanmola's with the bow.
Oh! Now that's interesting. What if the fire rod is locked behind the bow now?
Looks like we'll find out soon, because Kohrek is hightailing it up to the Eastern Palace area.
Yeah, now it's hard to tell who's ahead. We have BigDunka that did the Ice Palace route and Kohrek did the desert route with the lamp. And both are leading to two different areas.
Yeah, it looks like Hacksaww and someone are following close in the footsteps of that Ice Palace route there.
But there's the Palace of Darkness map. And we already have bets on the chat. People cheering for Dunka. Oh, there's the fire rod in Meyer.
And a little shield.
Yeah, so I believe we just need a small key to Turtle Rock and a bunch of stuff for Palace of Darkness for Gomo. We already found all the required items. So yeah, you were required to do Ice Palace with bombos.
Yeah, Ice Palace with bombos to get the ether to get into Meyer. That's a pretty good one, I think.
And remember that bombos was the green pendant reward.
Ah, yes. Ha.
That's a really good one. Oh, and I just realized that BigDunka is gonna be able to rob Venmol after this.
Kohrek finishing off Eastern in a flash, getting a crystal for that.
We still don't know what the last pendant is. But we have the maps for the last dungeons. So we're gonna find out really soon. Wait, did Dunka find 1 rupee? Oh my god, he's really lucky. Now Kohrek is finally making the play to era. He's behind everyone now, but he did a lot of checks early on that helped him. Okay, BigDunka, let's see that Dark Mire room.
But it's dark, we can't see it.
Well, you can see the transitions there, so we did the first room without getting hit. That's big. That's BigDunka. I think he's out of here now. That room here is really easy. It should be good to finish the dungeon now. Oh, there was a Path of Darkness key in ice. I did miss that.
Dunka's a little low on hearts and doesn't have the bow for Vitria, so spam those sword slashes. They had their potion at the ready. Took that lightning to the face.
Yeah, it should be good on this fight. Okay, Hacksaww is doing the frog, so he's gonna get his lamp soon, hopefully. Oh, and interesting, Kohrek is doing the Spike Cave play.
And Vitrius with the shrooms.
Oh, Forfeit's quest. Looks like Palace of Darkness is the last pendant. So we are one small key to Turtle Rock from Go mode, I think.
So I guess the game knew that you didn't really necessarily have to go to Palace of Darkness, so it didn't give you anything for it.
Honestly, I think that's what the seed wanted you to think.
Is the game suddenly being nice?
Well, unless all the remaining Turtle Rock keys are in Palace of Darkness. Oh, and interestingly, BigDunka with the mushroom can do fake powder for the lamp at the bat. He's gonna be happy with this bow. He knows he only needs one more thing for Go mode. Actually two. Two keys in Turtle Rock because he only has one. I expect him to do Eastern and Swamp in quick succession.
Yeah, no one's been in Swamp yet, so maybe well, hopefully, the Turtle Rock keys are in there.
He's still the only one with Fire Rod at this point. So there's no way anyone else could have checked that. Now, they did get the Swamp key early on, but it was locked behind the lamp. because the old man had it.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe BigDunka is putting this off because of that. And also it's a pendant.
Oh yes, it is. That is a pendant there. I can see. Anyway, now with that fire rod, gonna go finish off that Skull Woods.
And no, that is not item go mode. To finish Turtle Rock you need a minimum of 3 small keys. And the maximum we found is 2 by someone.
Yeah, they got all the items. BigDunka has all the items, but not the keys to clear everything, to be able to get through. Almost makes you wish you could, get a skeleton key out of Skull Woods, but
Now
alas.
that's interesting, someone did desert first, he's gonna get the bow and gonna be able to use that on Vitruvius. Oh, and Hacksaww finally got his fire rod, so that's good for him. Nice fire rod strats on Notula, makes this fight really easy. With half magic as well.
Very good. Just some bombs, though.
I just remembered there's also 2 keys that we haven't checked what they are yet. The one on Lake Alia and Spectacle Rock.
Uh-huh, that's true.
I'm surprised. I see Hacksaww pushing the blocks. Does he know that he can just use the fire rod while pushing? He remembered. I think BigDunka just trolled us here. Almost made us believe that he would check the pedestal. Okay, so BigDunka is about to find his lamp. Surprisingly enough, he could finish the seed without it.
He's doing them hammer pegs first. Gonna see that piece of heart there, and nope.
Oh, and he's doing the fake powder, yeah.
Yes, and he didn't go to the pyramid area.
And that's done just like that. You have to have no magic at all, use the King of Samaria and quickly switch to the mushroom. And that's how you do fake powder. And it works anywhere. So if you want to turn an anti-fairy with the mushroom, you can do that.
Hacksaw doing the step into the goop method of spin slashing those eyeballs. Has that blue potion at the ready, just in case.
Yeah, sadly, if he did desert first, he would have the bow now. Exactly what someone did, so that's gonna help him.
Yeah, and Kohrek looks like to be heading in as well. Can also have the bow and silvers from Ire.
Yeah, right now Dunka is only looking for Turtle Rock keys. He knows that's all he needs to finish the scene. Being in his place, I would go check immediately Spectacle Rock and Hylia Island. Those are two keys, you already know where they are. I believe there was one in Palace of Darkness, so it might be good if he goes there.
Gonna go check that there Bombo's tablet.
And is it? No. That's
Aww.
pointing him to the Palace of Darkness though. So he might get that one key there. Okay, remembers there's one key here. Oh, there's one. And he's going to Eastern.
I guess gonna clear out Eastern and then hope that finds. Has he cleared out Eastern at all? Has he been in there before?
I'm not sure he did. Oh, it does have the compass and it tells that he did 5 chests.
Ah, yeah, there's an open chest there, so yeah, he's been through here. So I wonder if he's gonna go try to, gamble on finding a last key in Turtle Rock, possibly? How far can he get in Turtle? He can get to, what, the Chain Chomp room in Turtle Rock on 2 keys?
On 2 keys you can get all the way to Laser Bridge.
Laser Bridge is what it was.
Meaning, if you skip the one door in the middle area. I guess if you're only looking for a small key, you'd never go there.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to try to waste it.
Oh, and I think someone is going in Swamp. That's a really weird play in my opinion. He does have the boat, the fire rod. He knows where crystals are. Does he know that he only needs a Turtle Rock key as well? Maybe he's only here for that? Yeah, I think someone is only one Turtle Rock key from Go mode as well. And please, chat. It shows that name. That's gonna be enough to tell. One more map at the witch. Oh, is he going up there? Maybe
He's going up there.
I think he's gonna check the spectacle key.
Here's hoping.
Oh, I think someone found one. Someone3255. It just mirrored out of swamp. I think he's in go mode. Yep.
That was a small key to Ice Palace in the big chest of swamp there.
And yet he's still bailed out.
Dunka's gonna be disappointed after this coffee break.
Yeah, I think it was just a narrow capacity upgrade. Ooh, and Dunka is in the Dark World pod area. If he gets that key, I think he's also in go mode. So, that's how you catch up. When there's one item that's really dumb to get to. You should be in go mode after this key. Spy Cave has been checked. It was just bombs. Oh, he's going in. Hacksaww is going in. Nope, nope. Oh yeah, he's doing his Eastern first. Yeah, I think someone 3255. I should always say the numbers. I think he's in the best position right now because he has that one key from pod. And when he finds the one key on Lake Alia, he's gonna be in go mode. Oh, I was wrong. Oh, I think BigDunka is gambling on a vanilla key now.
Yeah, after clearing out the rest of those little areas in Death Mountain, gonna go give it a shot. Give it a gamble.
I feel bad for him because if there's no vanilla key, that may have lost him the race. I love you, chat, for these puns. Oh, Hacksaww is going in, but I think he's effectively gonna be the first one in go mode. There it is.
There it is.
Yep, he's save and quitting, going on the mountain. He's in go mode. He's gonna rush through Turtle Rock, so I think Hacksaww got this one in the bank. Yeah, Kohrek got wrecked. two troll small keys in Turtle Rock. No vanilla yet.
2 different towers. Not what we're looking for.
Now I wonder if he's gonna go all the way through for hoping for vanilla key, or if he's gonna dip out after a while. I mean BigDunka still needs one more key. Oh, and someone is going back in pod. There's still one more key that we don't know where to find, but basically the whole world is open for it. And would it be troll if that last key is in the big key chest in Turtle Rock? I mean the vanilla big key chest.
Wouldn't it be?
Technically the logic can put it there. Oh, and Kohrek is also going Turtle Rock with 2 keys. Yeah, and Hacksaww is just... he's just rushing through. Does not need to check anything.
Ah, just bombs a Mimic Cave.
Oh. Oh. I was expecting that key in pod to be the one, but it was Steve's down. Okay, someone is doing the hammer jump. Not required the seed, but maybe that can pay off if the key is looking for is here. We still don't know where that fourth Turtle Rock key is.
Couldn't get the position right first time. I'm gonna give it another shot.
Yeah,
BigDunka.
we know you would need to go to Lake Alien for go mode.
BigDunka, meanwhile, on that laser bridge. 3 chests left. 2 chests left. 1 chest left.
Oh.
Oh.
Thankfully for him, someone didn't go for Lake Alia, so there's still a chance for him to win this one. I'll have to ask someone why he did go for Palace of Darkness when he knows where 2 keys are. Oh, and I think Dunka is going to Swamp. In the meantime, Hacksaww is doing Trinex.
Yeah, I blinked and missed the start of Trinex, so... Very good fight. Got him on the... Before he turned around. Final crystal get.
Just a compass, but doesn't need to know anything. Can't just go all the way to Ganon.
BigDunka finally checking Pyramid, just gonna get some powder.
Oh, someone is going for the island. He is gonna be in go mode right now. Oh, BigDunka is making the Aghanim Tower play. Still looking for that key.
Huh, interesting.
Nope, nothing there.
No, I guess that's a decently quick check.
Wait, did he skip? Oh, he didn't do the dark room.
Yeah, going for those kinda out of the way locations.
Well,
Find that one
we'll
last
get to
key.
find out what's there because we didn't see at all.
Oh yeah, we'll actually see it this time. See if it was like no rupees or arrows or something like that that just adds to the counter and doesn't show up on the... in your hands in the dark. Meanwhile, someone3255 opening up that Turtle Rock.
Yeah, just
Kohrek
50
on the
rupees.
laser bridge. Kohrek is going to be disappointed very soon, as they were also only having the 2 keys. Hacksaww in the gauntlet.
And someone is rushing through Turtle Rock. Yeah, BigDunka finally back in the logic, finding that powder that shows him that the lamp was quite an early check actually.
Yeah, just picked up that powder just because. Oh, looks like he's going to pod.
Yeah, I don't think he's that far behind after he finds that key. Might be able to catch up. He did full clear Turtle Rock already.
Yeah, I mean, still anything could happen. You know, they still got Trinex and all of Ganda's Tower for someone to go through. You never know how many, you know, Moldorm falls or Gauntlet deaths or...
I don't like what I'm seeing on Kohrek. He's going back in swamp.
Wow, it takes so long to open.
He just needs to go on in Palace of Darkness. There it is. Go mode for BigDunka. He's got to feel behind at this point.
Yeah, skipping over that. Pretty early on in pod. But I mean, other than that kind of scattered Turtle Rock keys, I'd say this was a pretty friendly seed.
Yeah, all the big keys early on. We had 10 of them in 15 minutes. And the 11th one is still nowhere to be found.
Yeah, and Sword's pretty quick, Silver's pretty quick. It was a very, very comfy, very friendly seed.
Nice Moldorm to fight for Hacksaww. Now that I see this, he only has 11 hearts when he skips the validation chest.
11 hearts is doable, as long as, I mean, 11 hearts in red mail should be fine.
Tempered Sword, Silver Arrows, he's got this one. Oh, I like the hype in chat for Squirtle Sprite. I want it so badly.
Aghanim 2 is down. A couple of weird little patterns there, but Hacksaww got him good.
Okay. So Hacksaww is the first one in Ganon. Let's see what he has to say to us. There it is, the last key in Swamp. Kohrek got go mode.
That's one way of doing it. Ganon giving us some breakfast tips to go along with his bacon. Hacksaww getting some good positioning there.
He's gotta be careful.
Yeah, 4 hearts. I think he's used all his potions up. Oof.
Ooh. He does have a blue potion, yeah.
Oh, good. Okay. Still had that one left. Sip of the blue goo peps you up for the last phase. Did we find the arrows in Light World? Indeed we did.
It was a really early item.
Gets the torch glitch. Oh, just misses the triple though.
Yeah, but he got a nice double. Yeah, that was close from a fall.
Yeah, I winced there. And explosions.
Yay,
Pose.
GG Hacksaww. In the meantime, BigDunka finished Turtle Rock. Someone is already in the gauntlet. And Hacksaww finished with a time of 1 hour, 35 minutes and 41 seconds. GG.
Beautiful, beautiful seed.
That was a really fast seed. Now that I see this time.
Yeah, 95-minute Keysanity seed. That's something.
The biggest thing for the seed is all those early big keys.
It was big key after big key after big key, and then bunch of major items early on as well, and early flute for some at the uncle, getting that quick movement in.
Everything was quick about this seed. The boots and Kakariko, the flute and at the uncle.
Ice Palace being completely loaded up.
And we never got a check on pedestal.
Pish, who needs the pedestal?
Nice small dome fight for someone. As Kohrek finishes try next.
There's the other castle tower key in Moldorm's chest.
Gonna make sure you can finish Hacksaww. And someone finished Ganon too. Now he's gotta be perfect on Ganon fight, because if he fails, Dunka has a chance to win.
Yeah, definitely. It was up in that bonk out there. We all know that's what really counts. Dunka is blazing through Ganon's tower. I can feel the fire in his footsteps as he lights those torches. Kohrek just entering now. Well, just entering, doing the first few rooms. Someone starting Ganon.
And we have Hacksaww with us. Congratulations on your win.
GG.
Thanks, guys. I'm in amazement that everything went that right.
Oh, you got really lucky being the first one with 3 Turtle Rock keys.
Yeah, is that what held everybody up, was the T-Rock keys?
Yup, that was everyone's go mode.
Yeah, they were pretty scattered around.
Yeah, I remember that one key being on the Lake Island, and I wanted to check that before I went over to make the Eastern pod play. That was my plan all along, was go into Eastern, beat that, find out it's a crystal, hopefully, and it was. Then, if I needed any T-Rock keys, which I still needed 2 at that point, if that key on the island is a key, then it just makes it 1 that I need. And sure enough, first chest and pod had a key.
One thing that helped you win this one is that Kohrek decided to full clear Turtle Rock with 2 keys.
Oh man, that's rough.
And we now know where the 4th one was. It was in Swamp.
I was doing my best to avoid Swamp. I didn't want to go there. So was everything pretty even through the seed, or were people all over the place?
We did see a lot of different routes, but in the end you all checked stuff that others did.
That's pretty cool. I see someone finished. GG, someone.
Yeah, someone finished in 1 hour 41:20. He's gonna come for an interview soon.
Yeah, the very beginning of this seed, everybody split off and went totally separate ways. So there was very interesting routes that everybody eventually kind of converged on by the end.
Yeah, I guess someone had to win this one.
Yeah, and honestly, this is the fastest Keysanity seed I've ever had. Usually they're trolly as trolly can be, and you know, it takes me 2.5 hours almost every time. Not 2.5, but you know, 2 hours 10, 2 hours 20.
Was this a race PB for you?
This is a race PB by a lot on Keysanity.
It has to be. 1:35 is not a bad time at all.
I saw Andy the other night had a 136 and was absolutely blown away by that time. So to see me get a 135, I'm just like, I'm in disbelief. This isn't real yet.
In the meantime, BigDunka finished Ganon. His SRL time is 1 hour 43 minutes and 28 seconds. And we have someone with us as well. GG for your race.
GG.
GG's.
How'd you feel about that one?
I feel like I should have lost that one, considering I missed that one small key. But other than that, the route went really well, so I'm glad with that.
It took you a while to find that Turtle Rock smoky, but thankfully for you, you did find it before Dunka.
Yeah. I also went to Swamp for no reason, because I forgot that was not a crystal dungeon.
Well, if you went a bit further, you would have found one key as well. Kohrek did get his third Turtle Rock key in Swamp.
Yeah, so if I actually went through with that, I wouldn't have lost that much time.
What do you think about this seed?
It seemed like a really fast feed. You didn't really have to check that much overworld, you just had to go in the dungeons and find items. Which is kind of like what I liked.
Yeah, the big thing about this seed is that You found the flute really early on, the boots as well, and all the big keys.
Yeah, that was a lot of big keys really early on. Granted, 3 of them were the big keys you don't need, but still a lot of big keys.
I remember checking 15 minutes in, BigDunka had 10 keys out of 11.
That's amazing.
And Kohrek finished Ganon, the last one to finish the seed.
Good
All
double there, though.
Yeah, all under 2 hours. That's quite fast for this seed as well.
Yeah, we were decently close together to each other.
His SRL time is 1 hour, 46 minutes and 8 seconds.
Yeah, if before the race you would have told me we were all going to finish under 2 hours, I would have told you we were crazy.
Now, I was expecting, just in general from Keysanity, from what I've been watching, that, this should probably be, over 2 hours, but this was a very, very, as I said, very friendly, very comfy seed.
Yeah, this was my first sub 2 hour in a very long time.
And we have BigDunka with us. GG on your seat. Too bad for your loss.
Yeah, good game, everybody. That is incredibly frustrating.
What happened? Was it the Turtle Rock small key?
Yeah, I went up there with 2, and there's no reason I should have gambled at that point. I had to assume I was ahead. I routed that thing just about as flawless as can be, and then I knew there was 1 small key on route, and I just chanced that there was going to be a 3rd key up there, and obviously there wasn't.
Yeah, I kind of did the same. I checked a few pendant dungeons for the small key before going to that island.
Yes, so for BigDunka, the last key he found was in Palace of Darkness, the first chest, and for someone it was the key on the island.
Yeah.
So you both look everywhere but where the key was. And we know that Kohrek found the 4th one in Swamp Palace.
Yeah, I think the big thing there is, that's so frustrating. I mean, I knew there was a key on Death Mountain, and a few of them on route, so, I had plenty of shots to get one on the way, and vanilla keys are in there often. In hindsight, considering how everything went, it didn't make a lot of sense. I should have just searched around until I found it just to be safe, because, the whole exchange cost 12, 15 minutes. I mean, that easily could have been a sub 130.
Yeah, if that small key on the island wasn't the Turtle Rock small key, I would have gambled up the Death Mountain also.
I just hadn't stepped foot into pod, and first chest, there it is. And that's after I'd cleared like a dozen overworld locations, as well as a few other things, so what happens.
And we got Kohrek joining us. Hello, and GG.
Hey, thanks.
How do you feel about this one?
It was not my best race. It's all right. My controller died a couple days ago, so this new controller has like a more sensitive D-pad but less sensitive other buttons, and it just was not working out for a little while there. And because I felt so far behind from everything, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to gamble on a vanilla small key, and if it's not there, then that'll be it.
I have a question for all of you. Is that a PB for any or all of you?
No.
It's a PB for me.
Nope.
That's a huge PB for me. Huge.
Yeah, I don't think any one of you would have believed that the 4th one would finish in 1 hour 46 minutes.
Yeah, that is a crazy fast seed. I mean, again, it had potential if you had the 3rd key early enough, you could easily sub 130 that.
Yeah, the seed was really generous with the big keys and boots and the flute early on.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, we had every. I never found the pod big key, but we had every other
No
big
one
key
did.
like 20 minutes into it.
Yeah, no one found that.
Probably in GT somewhere.
As well as the butter sword, no one found that as well. Also, I'm quite impressed by the Dark Mire room for BigDunka. You're the only one that did that without the lamp.
Yeah, it was a funny spot where that lamp was. I found it eventually, and I didn't even. That was before I did the fake powder on that. If you learn the first room, it's the first one of it. That dark room is incredibly easy.
Yeah, you did it without taking damage, and you took 3 damage from the spike, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I got a little stuck on the spike, but other than that, it went fine.
Do you guys have any last word?
Oh. I am not looking forward to. I mean, sure, going 4-1 is great. I am not looking forward to. Yeah. That's a very frustrating seed. Very, very frustrating considering the potential.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to you guys for commentating, and the restream, and the trackers, and everybody watching.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, big thanks to everybody that commentated, the restreamers, the trackers, everybody on the speed gaming team that puts this together. You guys are doing an awesome job putting on a great show. Thanks, guys.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I have to thank the trackers, Utsudemo and Draco Falcone. They did a wonderful job for this one. Give them a big shout out. And also all our runners, they did a really good job. That was a really quick seed.
Yeah, GG to everybody involved, including you, Number Play. Thank you for joining me on commentary tonight.
As well as you, Karaoke.
Yeah, GG, everybody.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
Yeah, GG. Hopefully we can get more fast seeds in the future.
All right, and with that, I think we're done here. So good night, everybody.